I want you to name 5 dangers of a monopoly. Higher prices, no rival competition or alternative markets, lower quality, limitation or elimination of certain goods, and poor service and attitude. In 1971, true or false? In 1971, the Standard Oil Company was divided into more than 30 separate companies. False. True or false? The Fed issues the nation's coin and paper currency. True. True or false? Trusts were unofficial mergers formed to control prices and production in the marketplace. True. True or false? In 1911, the U.S. Postal Service was broken into 3 separate departments. False. True or false? Monopolies are judged by how strong the competition is between the companies. True. True or false? The United States Treasury, through its Bureau of the Mint and Bureau of Engraving and Printing, produces the nation's dollar and coin supply. True. True or false? There are 12 Federal Reserve banks nationwide, and each serves a specific region of the country, along with the Board of Governors in Washington, D.C. True. True or false? Some monopolies are good. True. True or false? The Fed was started in 1933. False. True or false? The Federal Reserve Housing regulates the housing prices in America. False. True or false? The Federal Reserve Board regulates the postal system. False. True or false? The Federal Newspaper Association regulates free speech in newspapers. False. True or false? One of the largest divestitures in American history occurred when the United States government ruled that the AT&T Corporation was a monopoly that must be divided so that the telephone market might be more competitive. True. True or false? The Federal Aviation Administration regulates the airlines. True. True or false? The Securities and Exchange Commission regulates the stock market. True. True or false? The Interstate Commerce Commission polices monopolistic practices. True. A governmental regulation, a mandate which is instituted to safeguard the purchaser. Consumer Protection Law. Amount of money the Fed needs to have as a balance in its possession. Reserve requirements. One company or even a small group of companies has control of the supply of a product. Monopoly. A government investment in businesses guaranteeing repayment. Government securities. A Federal Reserve set interest rate to determine the amount needed to pay back the loan. Discount rate. True or false? When banks borrow money from a Federal Reserve Bank, they are given a certain interest rate to pay back the loan. If the Federal Reserve System raises the rate of interest, the banks will find it harder to repay the loans. True. The finances in this country can change week by week, so the selling and buying of blank help maintain equilibrium. Securities. Okay, I want you to go back and review this and the review before it until you know this before you take your quiz.